What's up guys, Pidget here. This is my day 1 update about Kinetec Rain of Impact, Wander Elementalist. I did not get disappointed with this skill, although I want to talk about a little bit on the normal variant of this skill, because the normal variant of this skill was not that impressive to me. I tested out a little bit and honestly Power Siphon was so much better in the early game, and after I purchased my Kinetec Rain of Impact for 3 KS at the time, I was mind blown away by the single target, the coverage. I literally just destroyed the whole campaign with it, even with a very bad wand. I got a wand at level 40 and I was using that wand till I entered the maps. So you can tell if this has potential. I want to talk about a few words about the mechanics of this skill. So you would ask how many times this can overlap. Well, from my testing, test was done with 100% poison chance and boss fight on a normal size boss, so such as like almost every other boss, like your character, is you can get 5 or 4 overlap with one single attack. That is very good, honestly. So this makes the skill 4 times hitting or 5 times hitting, which is very good and also very satisfying and strong on single target as well. Additional projectiles. From my testing, you need to take the multi-shot and the one mastery for the extra project and the quality for your Kinetec Rain of Impact. Very important, because with all of this you will have 14 extra rain coming down. So this is how you can reach 4 or 5 overlap. Keep in mind this one, guys. So if you not qualityed up your Kinetec Rain of Impact, then it's time, because that is a very huge amount of damage that you're losing out because of the quality missing. Adding more projectiles or more area is lowering down the damage or not even affecting by at all. I was added in the testing session multiple projectiles as well, so I was shooting out 17 projectile and it was honestly it was not gaining more overlaps. Sometimes there was 6, but honestly because of the greater multiple projectile damage penalty is not really a big deal in my opinion. So keep in mind this one if you want to increase your projectile numbers further. Few words about the grafts, guys. The grafts is insane. I will show you in a second what grafts I'm using currently, but do not sleep on it. It's literally, you can get like 40-50% more damage just like pressing your button, because how it's the grafts works, what they can give you. So this time I want to start with the grafts, guys, because the grafts is so insane. So I'm using right now the Weathered in Light and Air Wasting Grasp. Now, so this one will give these hands effects. You can see here a lot of hands on the ground, and this will deal a pretty significant damage, and also it will always sap enemies, that is reducing the damage we take. So tonkiness and damage on a single graft, sign me up immediately, pretty nice. Although I want to also mention there is a very nice Heart of Flame. This grants you insane amount of survivability, and when it procs you will gaining a lot of shield. So I just only have this low level one, sadly, but as you can see here, that already a low level one without level requirement takes up 1k damage, and I can see this go even like 5k, 6k, so you have like a molten shell without armor and so on. So it's insanely strong if you're struggling with the survivability, and this will give you a huge boost on the tonkiness side. I just wanted to mention this one because this is also an option instead of this, but I did not get a higher level one yet, because I kind of doing a soul self-founding on these ones, and that's why I did not purchase the new one. And the other one, absolutely insane. So what is this doing? Already this deals tons of damage, as you can see here, and it leaves radiant ground that is grants added lightning damage and cause hits to be lucky. Hits to be lucky on a build that has a very wide damage range. As you can see here, 200 to 16k. Imagine that you getting a lucky hit without any drawback, any unique, you just gaining a bunch of damage when you pressing this. Although there is a one downside of this, you need to stand on this very hardly can see ground, but here is the buff. This is how it looks like, and this shows you it's your damage which hits lucky and you dealing other lightning damage. And although Another thing, guys, this two thing is just gives us a lot of damage. So right now I have 64k, and when I pressing this and standing on the rotating ground, I will skyrocket to almost 80k, which is a massive increase. And also the lucky hit is not even showing in the tooltip, so we have much more damage. So while mapping, we have around more than 100k tooltip easily, and this is not even accounting, you know, all the stuff that is going in the character penetration and so on. Now the gear, guys. So once again, guys, I did not spend too much on the gear. I was just got lucky with a few things, and that's it. So now we're using the Piscator's Vigil unique wand. This is very nice, and it was costing 3 whole chaos, which is massive. If you comparing this wand to my planned wand in the PoB, then this is like 15% worse than that wand. So the free chaos price tag was absolute worth for it, and I still using it and still breezing through even in tier 16 maps. Now, although the shield, guys, okay, the shield is kinda insane. So I was made this one with Genesis 3. I will show it how I was doing it if you're really curious. But as you can see here, tons of life and spell damage implicit. Although, guys, the increased spell critical strike chance not working with the Kinetec Rain of Impact, because that is not a spell, that is an attack. So this is just accident, it's on it, so do not worry about that. Although if you're checking out the market price for this shield, it would be very surprisingly expensive, but you can make it with Genesis 3 very easily. I will show you in a second. And we're using the Monolith Fallacy because this is tons of crit multiplier, critical strike have cooling strike as well, very helping on boss fights and tough rares as well. And we are anointing the high voltage just once again as in the PoB that I was planned for the League Starter. And now the rings, I'm using 2 rings with flat damage crafted on it, and basically that's it, guys. So there is nothing really interesting going on these 2 rings. So just flat damage with lightning damage to attacks, absolutely massive upgrade for your damage. I would like to, okay, I can remove this one. So look at this. So we're just talking about tooltips. We have 59k. We're adding this one, and it skyrockets to 54k. So that is 5k increase. So that is almost 10% damage on the tooltip. I know the tooltip is not reflecting the damage, but this is a good indicator. At least it's going to do something. I have also lightning damage to attacks on my gloves as well, and basically that's it. The rest of the gear is just kind of basic ones and cheap as well. So try to get suppression here and resistance everywhere where I can. This is my body armor currently, Sanguine Remnant body armor with 6 links. So 6 links this league absolutely cheap, and when you will see this video it will be even more cheaper. So, and I was just used a few dense fossil on this one and just got this one. I'm not really happy about this, but I did not want it to spend more money on a body armor that I will soon swap for a necrotic base. And now the skill tree, guys. So guys, the skill tree is not changed at all from the planned PoB, so there is nothing really new. Only I want to talk about something, guys, and that is the Bloodline Ascendancy. Sadly, I did not get my chance for get a new Bloodline Ascendancy, but if you're doing the Bloodline Ascendancy, you will drop the Bastion of Elements and this Litter node, and then you will take the Farol Pack Leader node that will grant you Spectral Wolves, that will grant you crit and attack speed, which is very nice. And I watched others was playing with it, and it has 100% uptime, so it's just literally free power. So that will be the next upgrade. But honestly, first thing first, I would need to fix my suppression, and I want a little bit more health and energy shield, because currently I'm not really happy about that part. Now the links, guys, we're using Kinetec Rain of Impact. Once again, guys, very important quality up with mine with doing labyrinth runs. So this was took me free run, so that was it, and it's absolutely worth, guys. Once again, quality up, and it's cheap as well. And also added lightning damage here, sacred wisps, lightning penetration, volatility, and elemental damage with attacks. And the other thing that I want to really important quality side, you need on your assassin mark quality as well. I also was doing while I was doing Uberlab, I was qualityed up mine and the reason for it, cursed enemies have 5% chance to grant a power charge when hit. Very, very important, guys, because on single target you will getting power charges like that, such as like frenzy as well here, because we're not using anymore the power charge on critical strike with wands, because we need additional projectile once again for the better coverage, and sadly we cannot really travel here to get this wheel and the mastery, because we already very, very tight on points, and also I'm missing life here, right? A little suppression here, the Javel sockets, right? So there is a lot of things that I'm missing still, because I just level 89. So the thing is, it's very, very hard to fit in another, mastery here with the wand. And the rest of the links is we're using Flame Dash, we're using Lightning Golem, Ice Golem, and Vret here. And yeah, so I leveling Kinetic Blast and Wall of Force to just test out later on how it feels like. But right now my damage is kinda good, so I'm very happy about the Kinetic Rain of Impact. We're using Grace here, Stone Golem, Arctic Armor, Tornado, Arcanist Brand, and Wave of Conviction. Now this is how it looks like your, I would say, the signal target. You're starting the boss fight, you're putting down your grafts, and then you're putting down Arcanist Brand and just start blasting while you standing on the radiating ground. Very, very important, guys, because in the middle you're not getting it. In the sides you getting it. So yeah, please keep in mind this one. So this is how it looks like. And in the helmet we're using Flame Golem here, Momentum, Shield Charge, and faster attacks. As you can see, guys, very, very fast or shield charging, especially when we have frenzy charges. So this is a very, very fast character as well. So as I promised, here is the Genesis tree, how it looks like. So I was made my shield, so this shield and other shields, by the way, that I sold already for a very, very nice money, I can tell you that. So I got more than 2 divine already, just from selling the shields that I made. So here you're taking here the Guardian Flash, you're taking the increased chances, and you're taking the modifier T rating, just on it is tiny. You're taking reuse critical modifier chance, because we don't want spell critical on the shield, so we have an open suffix. We want here increased lightning or whatever modifier you really want, like fire as well, good, because that will give you fire res or cold, but also keep in mind that will increase the chances you will getting fire damage increase on your shield. So that could be, I would say, break your good shield. So this is why I take a lightning modifier here. I taking here the increase caster modifiers, because if you pressing alt on this one, spell damage is a caster modifier, as you can see here. So that is very easily forceable with this one. So this is increasing the chance, that one. And here is the life modifier, because we want life once again, and we using here 85% less dexterity requirement, 85% less strength requirements, and increasing the chance to intelligence base, and additional equipment right now here. And you know what, I can show you right level 83. Let's see what we're getting here. So on live, and we got a bunch of garbage, because I don't know how the earth we did not hit shield with that much increase. But okay, let's go another one with level 76, and we got here, look at that, holy moly, that is insane. So what we got here, so we got here maximum life, +2 fire spell skills, lightning res, spell critical chance on the shield. This is an insane one. And we got here, let's see, we got here block chance, maximum life, and spell crit. Not that good, so honestly it could be better. Now what can I say, guys? I'm pretty happy about the League Starter. I hope you guys have a very nice time as well. But if you guys have any trouble with this build, or you're struggling with something, you can ask me on twitch.tv/Pidget2 or in the comment section. So till then, thanks for watching, guys. I was Pidget. See you next time.